today, the King in Yellow! Right, I see, okay. Right, okay, let me start again. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, things with tentacles, and the Welsh. Unfortunately, the estate of Robert W. Chambers has brought out an injunction against us, and we are not allowed to do the play. Well, all of them? Oh, right, okay, well apparently the entire cast has come down with falling sickness anyway. Right, what? Really? With a horse? Right. Riding in to see the day, I see. Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, things with tentacles, and the Welsh. Good news, apparently the Church of Starry Wisdom, Amateur Dramatics and Knitting Society have come to the rescue and agreed to put on their own production of... Really? The Drag King in Yellow!
Welcome. It's good to see so many willing sacrifices. Sorry. So many of you lovely people here today. I'm Gertrude Perkins, High Priest of the Church of Starry Wisdom, Knitter of Things, Keeper of the Scone, winner of Best Cultist, UK, 2009, 2011, we don't talk about 2010, and 2012. He who dances on the shores at 11:35 at night, weeknights only in the summer, if it's not raining. Lord of the eloquent Newt, third apostle of he who is known and unknown, who walks in the shadows and recites the lyrics whatever, in any regard. Today, we are going to do a ritual to summon the Great One. The Lady Lord, all creation. The High Majesty of ambivalence and disparate wantonness. The Emperor, Empress of empowerment and manifest. Do you think we can dispense with the omming? Interrupting my flow.
But that's the omming.
Yeah, it's not the same without some good omming.
Oh, I do love a good omming.
It's not fair. I only ever get to do the omming, and now this nymphs wants us to stop doing it.
You're good at the omming though. I've always said that.
Oh, thank you for saying so.
Yeah, I always say if you want to go to quality omming, then you have to go to college.
I'm not Colin.
You're not Colin?
No, we sacrificed him last week to Yog Sothoth.
Oh, right. Was he a willing sacrifice?
Well, yeah, no. More of a kicking and screaming sacrifice, really.
It's a shame. He did a good omming too. Almost as good as yours.
Oh, thanks, yeah. It's nice to be appreciated and not a willing sacrifice.
Yeah. Who are you then, anyway?
Well, it says Acolyte 1 in the script.
What, you don't even have a name?
No, afraid not lazy writing, if you ask me.
Well, I guess we'll call you Colin then.
I'd sooner be called Prunes.
Then from that moment forth, that will be your name, dear Prudence.
Won't you come out to play?
Oh, thank you, I'd like to.
You're welcome, Prudence. Wait, don't I have a name either?
Can we get on? Because if this carries on, your names will be changed to Winning Sacrifices 1, 2, and 3. Now, where was I? The Emperor of Empowerment, of Manifest Destiny that will raise us all up when the end times come. Bring forth the crescent blade of the waning moon.
Here it is, O mightiest of high priests. Didn't your mother and teach you not to grab it by the blade?
That's the curved blade of the waning moon.
Oh. Okay, that's right. Sorry. Rubbish. Ah!
That's what I call it, rummaging.
Here it is! Oh, great and glorious one!
That's the scythe blade of Artemis. Do I look like a neoclassical pagan to you?
Sorry, that's from my Tuesday group.
Your Tuesday group?
Yes, Greek mythologists and basket weaving.
I thought that was Wednesday.
Well, it was, but we had to move it from the Guildhall after the thing with Poseidon, and we could only get the rectory rooms on Tuesday evening.
Poseidon?
Yes, he summoned a kraken in the men's labs. It made a right mess of the plumbing.
Well, yeah, I could see how it would.
The kraken wasn't best pleased either. Got one of his tentacles stuck around the U-bend.
Tragic.
Oh, it was. It was terrible to watch. The poor love trying to get it off. All his pseudopods getting in the way.
Indeed. Almost as tragic as your impending promotion. It's a willing sacrifice. We don't get on.
Right. There you are. There you are, Chief.
Finally!
Hang on. Isn't that the same blade?
Yeah, there's your prop man.
Who's the prop man then?
Same bloke who wrote this controller.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, with this blade we summon you, the Great One, the She, He, one that's both Yin and Yang, Alpha and Omega, Master and Mistress, God and Goddess, the aspect feminine and masculine, the true androgyny that beholds us all. We summon you and beseech you.
Oh, yeah. He's good at this, isn't he? Good at this.
Yeah.
Right, that's it. You were warned.
What did you do that for? You stabbed Prudence. Poor dear Prudence. I said you stabbed Prudence. Poor dear Prudence.
Won't you come out to play?
Thank you.
Prudence is all about making sacrifices, I found.
That's a terrible joke.
I know. Blame the writer.
We all blame the writer.
I blame the writer. I am the writer.
We summon you, O Drag King in Yellow. Come to us and lead us into the righteous light and teach us how to knit an Argyle sweater.
What? It worked?
Of course it worked.
It's never worked before.
We were probably using the wrong knife.
But they're all the same anyway.
Shut up, you. You're supposed to be dead.
Doesn't have to be though, does she? We haven't got now.
Well, I mean, I guess, but...
Make your plea, mortal, but be sure that it entertains me.
Oh, right you are. Okay, then. The sun is out, the sky is blue, it's beautiful, and so are you, dear Prudence.
Oh, won't you come out to play?
Really? You're trying to beg sufferance with an old Beatles song?
I think it's meant to be the Susie and the Banshees version.
Well, I guess it's a little better if you're going with old goth stuff.
We have to! Have you seen the writer?
True. To be honest, I didn't expect much, but I am a bit disappointed with all of this so far.
At least you're not dead like poor Prudence here.
Do thou, mortal, say her sacrifice was in vain?
Well, no, not exactly.
Kill him!
What? No! Please no!
With pleasure, O magnificent one. We summon you, O Drag King in Yellow. Come to us and lead us into the righteous light and teach us how to knit an Argyle sweater.
I didn't say summon me again.
You were so close.
Oh, Broderick.
Yeah.
Two of them together. That can't be good. I bet they're like those Japanese fish.
You mean they'll fight?
I think you're dead.
The script really does not make that clear.
It's lazy writing.
Is there a way to fix this?
I think we just let them fight and hope it doesn't bring about the end of everything.
Is there, much chance of that?
Well, neither of them is Azharoth, so we might stand a chance. And apparently, they will duel it out with weapons of wind.
Like, I'm sorry, they're gonna do what?
It just says they will battle with weapons of wind and sound, whatever that means. The lazy writer's even done a bunk.
Minion! Bring me my bassoon. That's not a bassoon. That's not a bassoon. I think you thought this was funnier. What? Funnier than Minion bring me my didgeridoo? Yeah, that could have worked. Really small didgeridoo. Very small. Madness. That's what we got.
Oh, hell. They're going to bring about Armageddon. Run!
Minion!
Well, run, because that'll save you.
Bring
At
me!
the end of the world, I'm sure, mate, isn't that tracking too?
It will be the end of the world when you bring me my piccolo!
Piccolo.
You're going to find me with a piccolo? This is a penny whistle! I'll just have to see what I can do.
I do so admire the way you handle that big instrument of yours.
It's not about me.
It's what you do with it.
I'm very impressed by the nimbleness of your fingering.
Well, it looks nimble, but you'd be surprised. You have to be quite particular and firm with your fingering.
Well, in that case, I admire your particular and firm fingering.
Oh, you do? Oh, that's very kind of you to say so.
Your fingers must be very strong.
Yes, they are, but you know, you really know how to blow your instrument, don't you?
Well, arguably, it's all of the lips.
Wait, do you think that's magic?
Silence, minion. Now, you were telling me about your lips?
Quick, get the screen of decency! Get the screen of decency! There are impressionable minds present! Oh no!
That was close.
Oh, good, we found that.
I think we have probably made a terrible impression already on some delicate minds. I would imagine. I think we've probably passed that now.
What's going on then, eh? What's going on?
Well, his lips has accidentally summoned not one but two great old ones who then set about trying to vanquish each other with woodwind instruments, which, if one of them succeeds, will bring about Armageddon.
But what are they going to do now then?
Well, I don't think they're fighting behind them exactly.
Well, that's good then, isn't it?
Well, yeah. Oh, goodness. Well, possibly, but on the other hand, the only thing that's worse than two elder gods fighting is probably two elder gods not fighting.
You mean there?
Yep.
Oh, well, how bad could that be?
Well, you've heard of the Big Bang, haven't you?
Well, yeah, I'm more of a creationist myself.
A creationist? But you're part of a cult that worships elder gods.
And?
Creationists believe that God created the world, do they not?
Yeah, but nobody said which God, did they?
Well, I've always thought it was kind of implied that it was the Christian one.
Oh, I see. No, I'm a Neanderthal creationist, me.
Neanderthal, he who came out of Egypt, but he didn't create anything. He is but the harbinger of Pastor, which is another name for the king in yellow.
Oh, you're reading this stuff, aren't you?
Not really, it's the writer. He wrote a book on Lovecraft and everything. He probably just put this bit in to try and sell books.
Probably. He said to mention over 10 quid and he has a few copies left.
There's a copy in the box as well, Keith, if you want to show people.
Oh, and it says here that apparently now it's available in hard.
Oh, this is just blatant product placement now.
Well, if it's good enough for Pepsi. Anyway, dear Prudence.
Oh, and should come out.
Anyway, so. Big Bang, start of the universe, event of creation, all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's what's going on behind the sheet.
Really?
There's a lot of meeping going on.
Tentacles!
Oh, come on, it can't be around there.
To look behind the sheet of decency is to go insane!
Round zero for the Big Bang. Not that bad. Are you mad?
Not yet. She hasn't looked behind the sheet yet.
Oh, nonsense. I've seen Japanese art sites before.
Well, that was imprudent of her.
Really? Are you telling me the whole reason the writer did that whole bit about her wanting to be called Prudence was for that lousy joke?
Apparently.
We've been doomed by a bad pun. Unless...
Unless?
Well, this whole mess started when Gertrude Perkins stabbed Prudence.
Gertrude?
The High Priest, he said his name was Gertrude Perkins when he first arrived.
Odd name.
I suspect it's a reference to some TV show from the 80s, and the writer thinks he's been clever slipping it in. Anyways, as I said, all mess started when Gertrude Perkins stabbed Prudence.
The Prudence, who is now part of the amalgamated Drag Kings in Yellow, you mean?
Yes, the imprudent one.
And?
Well, if we can get her back out, it may collapse the reality wave, reversing the polarity and sending the Drag Kings back to the hell dimension they came from.
That sounds like waffle.
Of course it is! They've been using the reverse polarity line in Doctor Who for years. If it's good enough for them, we can get away with it in this way.
Okay, so how do we get Prudence out?
Well, given everything else has been musical, I think we have to sing.
Sing?
Yes, but we may need some help from the fabulous audience.
Yeah.
You'll all help us sing Prudence back, won't you?
But what do we sing?
This is the audience participation bit. We're supposed to say yes.
The sun is out,
The sky is blue, it's beautiful, and so are you, dear Prudence. Won't you come out to play?
It's not working! We need more volume! Come on, everybody! Sing with me!
the sun is out,
The sky is blue, it's beautiful, and so are you, dear Prudence. Won't you come out and play?
By Jove, I think it's working! One more time!
the sun is out,
The sky is blue, it's beautiful, and so are you, dear Prudence. Won't you come out and play?
It worked!
It worked.
Oh!
Well, I think the lesson here is clear. We were all saved by goth music and the glory that is Susie Sue once again. Don't mess with the Elder Gods, children, it gets sticky. Thank you, and may the Elder Gods bless you with their absence.
Yeah.